Lots of work is getting done. Not so much in here, but ta-da! I'm here. Yep. We split up the bedroom just because we each needed our own space. It was so crowded he couldn't even get out the bed because he was against the wall over there, and all the stuff was stored over behind on the side of him. And because I sleep on the outside because I have to get up 100 times in the night. But it's really neat. It's not done completely. We still have to fasten some stuff. But this is the water tank and the whatever else, the pipes. And then all my underbed storage is goes under here. The sheets, of course, don't fit. We actually cut our mattress in half. Exactly in half, which was not an easy task. It's memory foam, so it's like 10 inches thick, but it's 3 different parts and it's just a real pain. But that's what we did, and it saved, you know, money on instead of having to buy a whole new mattress, or 2 mattresses. Anyway, so far that's what we've done. We've been working 2 days on that and got it done pretty much. We just have to fasten some stuff and whatnot, but we've got a big mound of stuff. He's outside cutting some wood for this, and let's go. Cinnamon's creeping around. It's a mess in here. Hello.
Generator off.
Okay. Ooh, it feels cold and frosty here in Parker. We are at this BLM land, and the races start today. They're having their racing. I think it's ATVs. We are parked just after mile marker 1 in the spot that we parked when we first got here this season. But now we're cruising out because we have to leave around 7-ish because no camping here starting today for the weekend because the races are on. We had a really nice ranger come, and well, I think I got a little bit of footage of that, but yeah, they let us stay the night. We just had to pick up all the boards and stuff that were over here, picked up all the lumber that we had out. It's very, very frosty and cold. It's pretty and quiet out here. We had to run our generator just a little bit because we were cutting some wood, and he was running the saw and the whatever he was doing out there to make part of this platform for the beds. Is it too early for a bug? Yeah. Well, we moved from over there, and the kids are going to take advantage of their tent. We still have a tent, which I was unaware of. We used to have 2, but one of them got ripped or something, or torn, and so they're setting that up. It'll be fun for them to play in. I'm going to set up our little workstation here and just finish the floor. And then, well, finish this part of the floor, and then we need to do this part. There's my pretty new rug. This is that and that. It looks nice. It's gonna look real pretty when I got some more fabric. And I'm gonna make maybe like a little valance up there instead of just that sheet that I had sewn. And here's another new rug. Of course, everything's got wood shavings and dust and everything because we're in the middle of working on our floor. So that's it for now. We've got a fire pit. We're gonna burn a bunch of the old lumber that we've cut up from the pieces that he's fixed so far. There's some down here. We're just doing this whole front here, and then we haven't gotten to the back, as you can see. But underneath my side over here, underneath my side, it's wet under there. So we know we have some kind of a leak with the city water hookup, the pipes. So we know we've got to address that with this next project in the back. Show me what you're using to cut down there.
Rockwell F30. It's an oscillating tool.
Okay.
The piece that's the hardest to get. Here's the piece of board that's the hardest to get up. I wanted to cut it
in front of the shower.
Yeah, and I wanted to cut. I had to end up cutting it in half, and this came out fairly easily. But this has so much water damage. Mm-hmm. It's sticking really bad to the. There's a cross beam here for support, right here for the restroom and the shower, and it's stuck to that really bad. It pulled off some of the board on it. So after a while, it just acted like glue. The moisture in there, mm-hmm. you know. So it separated. So I'm going to try to keep this piece in one piece as I pull it up, but it's really stuck, as you can tell, and because I want to use it as my template for my new cut. Mm-hmm. But it's not going as planned.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah, yeah. I pried up with my oscillating pry tool here a little bit.
Yeah, that's
under
been
here,
super.
But it
necessary.
Can only get so far in under there. It might come up. Hey, look.
Are you getting lucky?
Yeah.
Yay. Oh, good.
Well,
at least you have that.
No, well, at least I do have this.
You do have your template.
Somewhat, yeah. Look what it did.
See that? Oh,
they got a screw in there.
But
that was underneath
it went underneath the first board. That's why you couldn't see it.
That's what was.
Yep.
Partly holding it down, but see how it separated all this, and it's just got so brittle it pulled it in half. It's a pretty long screw. I guess it's just like an anchor type thing they used. Wow.
What I'm doing at the moment is peeling off this disgusting sealant, and I'm going to replace it with some quick seal to keep the water leaks at bay. Boy, if anybody got any use out of this kitchen, this sink area, it would be me. I've got to peel all this stuff off. This is all just soil, basically. It's all rotted out. All I can do for now is put this quick seal on there. It says it's adhesive caulk, so I'm gonna caulk around here, and then I'm gonna put some right here on this little lip here. Ugh, that is disgusting. I need something. But anyway, for the time being, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get this off after I do the sink, and then we'll seal around all that, all the water thingies. I've opened that can of worms. I've got a rotten counter up here on this side, all the way from here, let's say right here, all the way, to right about here. So yeah, I guess I have to figure out what to put in here to fill this wood. Like maybe some wood and then some wood filler so it's more stable, but I need an easier fix than replacing the whole countertop. Yeah, this is all water softened and crumbled away. especially right here where the soap dispenser and this handle is, because this is the one I use the most. And a fire to burn some of the extra wood that we aren't using, the little scraps and stuff. While I'm getting ready to make dinner. Their tent is still standing. Drying it out here with the fan. Then I'm going to fill it with some wood putty. And then I'm going to reattach. I'm going to let it dry. Then I'm going to reattach the trim. And then I'm going to seal around it with that plumbing seal. This part needs a little sanding right here. I just sand this down a little for it to fit flush. Off. We just want to get it to where it's, oh, that's better. Just do it all, like, barely.
You can see over here, this is sticking out too. Okay, I'll go along the whole thing.
I think I forgot to show the final sink sealant project that I did. I did this one on my own. I dug out all the rotten wood, the waterlogged wood, I guess is what it would be called. And built it back up with, it's nice and firm. Built it back up with wood filler. And then siliconed it. And then put this trim, I cleaned up all this trim. Had to put Goo Gone or Goof Off on it. And then scrape all this sealant off and reuse that. So that's finally finished.